for they were the D-Day Dodgers out in Italy, for they were the D-Day Dodgers. My name is John Clarke. I'm a Mancunian and I'm also a World War II veteran. At 16, I'd already become an apprentice instrument maker at Metropolitan Vickers in Trafford Park. There were 72 hours, not like today's 30 hours, but 72 hours. And because I lived on my own, having left the two ladies, one had died and one had retired, I got an extra few shillings working on the night shift with permission from the trade unions. I was in the bombing of, in the factory in the bombing of December 1940 when German planes bombed the factory. They bombed the Manchester Ship Canal. The whole place was ablaze. We were in there 3 days. And my job, incidentally, there was kind of extinguishing the fire bombs as they came down, the incendiaries, and tossing them into the road out of the way. In 1940, I'd also become a member of the local defence volunteers, which became the Home Guard. And there's no doubt that that was a pure delight. There's one instance that stands in my memory and always will, where I used to work 5 nights, 12-hour shifts at the factory, and then on the Sunday I'd go in during the day and then restart the 5 nights. That was a 72-hour week. And then on the Sunday night I used to go into the Home Guards barracks in a local firm and do duties there. And one of the duties that I had was that along the Ship Canal on the south side, near where the Imperial War Museum is now, I had the job, along with a First World War veteran, of lighting some fires to create smoke, to create a smoke screen so that the German bombers wouldn't see the Ship Canal and follow it to Liverpool to bomb it. And this particular day, we got the red light and we went out to light the fires, and we lit the fires quite normally. There were wooden stacks of firewood in a concrete box near the fire, and the smoke belched out and created a vast smoke screen, but unfortunately the wind blew it the wrong way, and instead of blowing over the Ship Canal and disguising it, it blew towards Davyhulme and the rest of Stretford. And being a Sunday, the washing was out on the Monday, and the women in Davyhulme paraded outside the town hall at Stretford wanting the thing to be stopped because all the washing had to be washed again. And of course soap was rationed. So that was hilarious. Then afterwards, I was on about 30 odd shillings a week in digs that I got into with the local chimney sweep. And I realised that I couldn't keep things up, so I decided to enlist in the army or any of the forces. I went to Dover Street in Manchester to enlist, went into the Navy place, and I said, I've come to volunteer for the Navy. And the officer there said, all right, lad, come back when you're 19. So he must have realised I wasn't of the age. I went to next door was the Air Force, and there was a notice outside saying, rear gunners wanted. Well, I'd read in some paper that the life of a rear gunner was about 7.5 hours. So I quit that one, and I was just walking away when out of another room came this magnificent Scottish soldier in a kilt with a beard. He was outstanding. I thought, this is it. I went inside, And I said, I've come to volunteer. Great stuff, he said. Sit down, give me all your details, fill this paper in, which I did. He said, now you've got to take this home, he said, and get your parents to sign for it. He said, you'll go into a young soldiers battalion first, the Highland Regiment it was called. He said, so get your parents to sign for it. I said, I don't have any parents. He said, what? Told him. Oh. He said, what was your mother's name? So I told him. So with his left hand, he wrote my mother's name down on the paper, and with his right hand, my father's. And he said, here's a shilling, lad, you're in the army now. And that was it. Simple as that. For they were the D-Day Dodgers out in Italy.